Hi guys, well it's Tasting Tuesday again. I'm going to be blind tasting this red wine and I'm going to run through the systematic process I use as part of my wine diploma preparation. What I'm hopefully trying to get across to people though is what to look for when they're tasting a wine, because this is going to help you understand why you like that specific wine, and it's going to help you make decisions when you're in a restaurant or when you're in the shop asking for the characteristics of wines that you know you're going to enjoy drinking. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is look at the colour of the wine. And to do that, it's good to hold a white background to it. And also I'm going to check to see if I can see the stem, which I can quite easily. So I'm going to call this as a pale ruby wine. It's not too deep in colour, it's not medium in colour, it's light in colour because I can see the stem straight through the glass. Next up we have the nose. So what aroma characteristics does it have? Okay, with this wine I'm getting some red cherry, some red plum, maybe a little bit of cranberry, but it's not got a whole lot going on the nose. There's a slight spice to it, maybe a little bit of pepper, but it's not overly exciting on the nose. Next up is the palate. So I'm going to assess how the wine tastes. I'm looking for the flavour characteristics, the level of acidity, the level of alcohol, body, tannin. All of these things are going to give me an indication of the quality level of this wine and also possibly where the wine is from. So let's give it a taste. Okay, so this wine, similar to the nose, doesn't have a lot of complexity going on, and the fruit flavors are the same. It's predominantly red fruit flavor, maybe a slightly greenness to it, slightly stalky. It's low tannin, medium body, medium alcohol, medium, maybe medium plus acidity, and the finish is medium as well. And when you kind of hit those mediums, you know it's an okay wine, but it's not anything spectacular. It's not overly complex. It kind of holds its own, but it's not particularly exciting for me. So finally, I've got the assessment. So with all the information I have to make a call on what quality level this wine is. And I think it's a medium quality wine. I would call it a good wine. I would probably score it an 86 out of 100. I probably wouldn't buy it, but I would happily drink it. As far as what it is, I have to look back at the criteria that I've gone through. So I have a pale ruby wine with predominantly red fruit characteristics, maybe a little bit of spice. It's low tannin, it's medium to medium plus acidity, medium body, medium alcohol, medium finish. On the nose, this is telling me that this is likely to be a mid-level Pinot Noir. Doesn't smell like it's from Burgundy. I'm probably gonna go New World, toss up between Chile and New Zealand, but I'm not really sure. So let's find out. So here's the bottle. I haven't seen this wine. I called it as a mid-level Pinot Noir from the New World and rated it 86 out of 100. Let's see if I got anywhere close. Not even close, not even a million miles away. This is a Côte du Rhône by Berry Brothers and Rudd from the Southern Rhone Valley in France. I'm really surprised I didn't get any black fruit aromas on this, and I'm surprised that the wine didn't perform that well, because this is a wine I actually really enjoy. So it really goes to show that blind tasting really does make you assess a wine on its qualities. This is not an expensive wine. It's definitely an roughly entry to mid-level Côte du Rhône, but this is something that I would have midweek quite often. But yeah, there you go. 86 out of 100 Côte du Rhône, not a Pinot Noir. Let's see what I get next week.